In this chapter, we are going to optimize the displacement.
So here we have a new scene, just because I would like to show you an example to optimize the displacement. So let's take a look to the scene. So let's go back to the object, and I have a grid there, one light and one camera. Here, this is my grid, so let's see the viewport. This is my grid, UV texture with a scale of 2. And here I do have two different attributes. The first one, this one is the texture displacement, so text this. And I'm saying if random at premium is inferior than 0.1, then I add text disp equal 1. So let's display this one. And I would like inside the shader to multiply. Here, this is the texture displacement, this is the noise displacement. I would like to multiply the scale of the texture displacement, so this one. Let's use a multiply and a bind with the text disp, and it's an integer. So let's see the render. So you have to notice here the render time is about 44 seconds. So let's keep this one and re-render. Okay, so now the render time is about 19 seconds, and obviously I don't have any displacement over those primitives, but it's okay, this is what I wanted. I am showing you that because on our effect over the skull, there is no need to keep the displacement over the primitive when it's disintegrated. So that's why. And another thing you have to notice is that if I go to the point, if I switch the type of this attribute to the point, it will not work. And even if I do platinum there, let's use the platinum, it will not work. So this attribute needs to be set over the primitive. And now let's take a look to the noise one, and let's take out that for now. Before that, I'm just going to set on the shader. Here, I don't want you anymore, I want the noise. And let's update it. So something a bit smaller. Okay, something like this. So let's check the render time. Okay, so the render time was about 43 seconds. So now I would like to active the noise attribute, so the noise disp there, and let's copy this attribute. And now I need to go back on the shader on this one, and I would like to multiply the noise with the bind, the noise disp, and this is an integer as well. Okay, so now let's see what happened. So it seems that it didn't work, so let's see why. So let's say maybe 5, it's an integer. So let's go back to the shader, noise disp, and actually I will set it to float, just to check. Here as well, and let's re-render that. So now it works, and as if you remember, the render time was 43 seconds and now it's 32. But you can imagine with 1 billion of primitives what we will optimize. So we want to use it, and on the primitive, if I set it like this with the premium, so this is what we want. So with the noise displacement, I could have the point or the primitive attribute, but for the texture displacement, I have to set it to primitive. Okay, so let's go back to our scene. So let's apply those attributes to the skull, and I will do it there. So I'm going to use another attribute wrangle over the primitive. So let's add f at noise disp, and let's copy paste this one, text disp.
I would like as well to use the cuStage attribute, but over the primitive. So let's promote this one just there, the cuStage, from the point to the primitive, and let's plug it to the second input. So I would like to say here, let's import the cuStage. So float cuStage equal prim to the second input. I want the cuStage and the @premium and the semicolon. So let's say first text disp equal. I would like to fit my cuStage and say from 5 to 10 I want 1 to 0, and actually I'm going to clamp that as well from 0 to 1, and let's add the semicolon. And actually I would like the exact same value for the noise disp, but only on the inside primitive, and you will see why just after. So let's say if at group inside equal 1, then this is the value of my noise displacement, otherwise it will be 0. Do I have the inside group? Yes, it's there. And let's say add disp, oh no, at, okay, with the red color, oh, like this. And let's go back to the render view. Actually I need to set the shading there, so let's dive into the skull. And I want to multiply as we have done before, here and here, with bind. I want the text disp, and here I do want the noise disp. Okay, so let's take a look. So first of all, let's take off this one, and I would like to see the noise here. Okay, so it is a bit extreme, but as you can see, the noise is not activated over the outside primitive, let's say, and just for the inside group. And this is what I wanted. So let's just reset the noise frequency, let's say 50, 50, 50, and I would like something like 0.04. So let's see what we have. And now this is the noise on the inside primitive, as you can see. So it works, and just to check, I would like to activate the texture displacement as well. And this is the result, so everything works nicely, as you can see. So let's continue.